Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
Your New York Yankees.
And taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Just about to get underway, Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 12:35.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike. That one misses.
Ball 4, inside.
So leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Fouled off. He was late. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. Call gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. No advance, though. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now
Ball
one miss.
inside. Hug one.
In the air, left field.
Foul
And that
ball.
is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Jackknife's out of the way. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hi.
And the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
That's
that one is
foul.
foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting
He battled for a
second,
long
number
time, but it
number
finishes with a
22.
strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and fouls one off. Just
No,
missed.
inside.
In there. And so now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him.
Batting
2
fourth,
down.
the
That's
left
tough. You
fielder,
see it well.
Cody.
I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill. That's a
Ball.
really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. Second inning set to go. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field. Schumann under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat.
Ball 1.
Check
No,
swing,
that's a
no
ball.
appeal. Ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Fastball for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann.
Number 30, Max Schumann.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Hee-haw!
Clips the corner, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No,
Just
off the
missed.
plate.
That's outside. And the count is 2-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-one is on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Good job to fight that one off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped in the air, left side. Muncy takes it in for the out, and there's two away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And the count even at 1. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball
inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's
Ball.
inside. Ali Sanchez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. And
Ball 4,
four,
first
2
base.
aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Sanchez.
Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off. Volpe on second. McMahon on at first with 2 down.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Betts whips it to first. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Back at Yankee Stadium and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Edman.
That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. At the wall. Can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Foul ball. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
No,
Really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
No, outside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
High.
The 0-1. Left field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. In time. Great stretch at first for the out. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 1-1. Goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Ball 1.
And because they're getting a lot of base runners, thanks to that patient approach, it means a lot of high-stress pitches on the mound. That adds up, and a lot of times it leads to even more location mistakes.
The 1-0.
Outside.
Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now 3-0. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a 3-0. And there's a foul ball. The 3-1. And that's ball
That's a
four.
ball. Take your base.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So man aboard, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a ball.
Rice leads off first with one away. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Stays alive. One and two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
In there for strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 4th, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
First
Ball.
pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Next
Ball
one is
three.
off the plate. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. In there for strike one. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Rushing.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yo, 1.
Ball.
And here's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. So the Dodgers leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 4, Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees.
Schumann.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey. No.
And
Ball 3.
downstairs. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The Dodgers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 11.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So up next, Anthony Volpe Single to right in his first trip. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Man at second. Foul ball there. Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto.
The third baseman, Ryan.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball to strike. That one the other way. Base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Ali Sanchez. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one way inside.
Ball.
And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right side.
Double.
And that's just foul. Three-two. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
No.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. These hitters haven't looked overmatched, though, and he may need to try something else.
Paz in the box again, takes a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
Ball one.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead at 3-2. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Trent Grisham.
First pitch just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Backed off the plate that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him swinging for the K.
Strikeout
number 8.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Oh,
Stay
he's been
right.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That
Ball,
one
no.
close, ruled a ball. Ball one. The Yanks trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. And that one ripped to left, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Rice, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air, left field. And
No,
that
that's
one is
foul.
foul, so we'll try it again. Way inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. And that is out of play.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That
Ball
misses. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 2-2 now. That one is upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Max Schumann in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. Over to first.
Got him. That's an out.
And that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far.
Now pitching for the
Angel Chevy gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That clips a corner. Here comes the 0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Foul.
And foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 2. Upstairs.
Ball too high.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one fouled off. One and 2 here.
Ball inside.
Just
Ball.
off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham makes a nice running catch. One left for LA, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical
Leading
outs.
off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 30, Max Schumann.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stewart warming up as well. The Dodgers leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ball, that's
Just
down.
missed. Two down, nobody on. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Yes, you're out.
Yanks held in check, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the seventh. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Popped up. Rice should have this one. One up, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. Cruz also throwing. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That to right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Angel Chevy will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
They turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. It's strike one on Edman. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back in New York, bottom of the seventh, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Oh, 1 now. And that clips the inside corner. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia out of the game. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
No.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. This one in the air center field. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 3-2. Back here in New York, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Alex Call. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. This to third. Gets it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, no.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
for the Dodgers,
number
Brock
41,
Stewart. He's been
Brock
so good against lefties.
Stewart. Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
A changeup missing. And that is ball 1. The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And
That's
another
inside. Ball 2.
Fought off foul. And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball.
Just missed. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pulls that one foul. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And that is the inning. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball
Movement in
outside.
the Yankees pen, Brent Hedrick, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 1-2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On to first, and they get the leadoff man in the
Up
ninth.
next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Right through
High.
there for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in
Up
this
next for the
one.
Dodgers,
He'll
the right
challenge,
fielder,
thought that was a
Kyle
ball. And the strike
Tucker.
is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time
Up next for
today.
the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle
Here comes the skipper,
Tucker.
and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Yarbrough won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3.
Yeah.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. In the air, foul off first. And that is that. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
So they
the
turn to their closer,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 30, Max Schumann.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there.
batter, number
Nice line drive to the
13,
pull side
second
right there,
baseman,
but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that's
Ball
way
one.
high. And that's ball one. The Dodgers trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. That catches the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And fouled off. The Yankees with the tying run on at first. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. The 2-2. On the ground. Betts. The flip. One at second. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt. He represents the winning run. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The 0-1 in the air, right field. Tucker settles under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Now a
Pinch
move
hitting
being
for the
made for a
Yankees,
pinch hitter,
number
Ahmed
14,
Rosario. He
Ahmed
represents the winning run.
Rosario.
Tap foul at the plate. Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. They're down to their final strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez gets there. He's under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, a real balanced ball game, 3-2 score. We saw some hitting at times. We saw some good pitching at other times, and I think very balanced, very pleasurable game, I think, for the fans as well as for us up here in the booth. Watching the execution by both teams was really impressive. They did it in all facets of the game.
3-2 the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying